I feel like I was scammed. I was scrolling on TikTok when I saw this set pop up. And again. I knew it was a Chinese dupe of the Lego insects, but they did at least try to put their own spin on it. So naturally, I was curious how the two sets would compare side to side, but I couldn't find a single video. So I'd do it. I've built a lot of Lego and I'm a pretty experienced builder. So even if the knockoff was difficult to put together, I was well equipped to handle it. Right? Going into this, I knew that most likely the Lego set would be better. Lego is the gold standard for building blocks, but they're expensive, and I'm okay with a budget item. When the package came in, it should have been a red flag to me that you couldn't hear the bricks. Oh, it's the butterfly. That should have been my first red flag. Opening up the bag, I instantly noticed that the pieces were really small, but more importantly, how weird they felt. I also noticed several malformed pieces. I've done over 50 Lego builds and I've never come across this, but everything got so much worse from there. Oh no. Oh my goodness. This is our instructions? These pieces don't slide together as nice and they feel a little rough. I used to layer a marker over this. Come on. Oh no. Where did that even go? These bags also just don't open well. I don't want to explode it. I don't like how this doesn't snap in, like it's not a Lego piece at the bottom. I do like the bottle. What are you supposed to do if these don't even snap together? This is awful. Stop falling off, because this is like odd. Why would they put so many stickers all over it? It's giving me a headache. What on earth? I'm just gonna say for the headache, Lego's worth it. Even if you build less, like this is not fun. I am not enjoying this. If anyone knows why this was trying to open a WeChat, let me know, because like, this is odd. I don't like that they keep changing the colors, it's making it confusing. There's pieces for this with Lego. This is miserable, my goodness. Everyone on TikTok who said this is a great set was lying because these pieces don't fit together. I don't think this build is possible to do without using super glue. The way that this one is built, there is no support. So if you try to put pressure, I'm gonna actually turn this one back on for a second. Okay, ready? The way that this is built, if I snap these back on, because there's nothing supporting the top pops off. I literally have been going back through and modifying the current build because it doesn't work. Oh, and not to mention, within the bottom here, yeah, these pieces just slide around willy-nilly. That's not helping literally anything. Oh my gosh, because there's nothing reinforcing this. And then not to mention that these pieces are just kind of crappy and don't snap regardless. This is insane. I have never, ever in my life been so frustrated by something. Like I am mad and caffeinated, and so I'm having heart palpitations because I'm so mad over how this set is going. Almost reminds me of if you gave ChatGPT a Lego set and had it try to design it, but it doesn't know Lego. Honestly, I would not be surprised if ChatGPT was like, here's how to put it together, because this set takes in mind zero support. And then on top of that, it looks crappy and modular because it decided to go for one page. And then beyond that, if that's not frustrating enough, there are so many extra pieces. I don't know why there are so many extra pieces. These are dumb because they didn't make... Oh, I don't even know where this goes. Where does this go? I am so frustrated and confused. There are so many, for example, of these antenna pieces that don't even have anything to put it in. Like, I have no idea what's going on here. You can see the modular pieces. Like, you can see we constructed this together and this. You can see that this is separate. It doesn't look good. It's not built with a lot of support. So if you put pressure accidentally the wrong way, it falls off. The pieces are crappy and they do not stick together well, which does not help the support situation. And then other stupid things that like I feel like nobody would ever do. You're supposed to put on the wings this way with the exposed brick here. This shouldn't be the side that this is on. And I had to triple check this, but nope, that's how it looks. They want the exposed brick on this side instead of flipping it underneath like so. flipping the supports underneath so you don't see them. See how we don't see the pieces that are connecting it? And then, hold on. See how well these snap together? I can't get them out. Okay. Instead of doing something like this, where the exposed brick pieces are underneath, and then, wild concept, we put this on top to give it support so it doesn't pop off as you're trying to push it on. This is what the build should consist of. I don't know how anyone gets this together without using super glue, and I'm convinced everyone is, because this is insane and stupid. Or I'm really stupid and I don't know how to build Lego, and I just, for whatever reason, really doubt that. Even if it is my user error, I'm gonna go through and say that this is way too many pieces to be on one instruction. This is scaled up and it does have more pieces and extra added to it. So keep a little bit of that in mind. This is counting it as an 11-step thing. This is 121 because it only adds a few bricks every single step. I feel like I'm going insane. I literally have gone from like everything but the wings getting put together. I think I started it before. I've spent the last hour and a half constructing one wing and trying to put this together. I think that this whole build of this part has taken me less time than the full insects. This is a waste of time to do. I would never recommend anyone doing it. It's not designed well. There's no support to it. It has random pieces that don't belong. And overall, this is just an incredibly frustrating build. I would not recommend buying any off-brand Legos from TikTok shop. And apparently whatever brand that they covered with stickers, which now I only am left to guess that that's because they don't want you to know the brand because it sucks. I have been trying to put this back together before I even pulled back out the camera again to start talking about it for an hour and a half. And I was already going for an hour and a half before this. I spent way less time putting together the original Lego insects. I know it's more money, but it is worth it. This is poorly designed. It does not look good. With that being said, I will say this is stunning. Looks a lot cooler in person than I was thinking it would. This isn't a set that typically would interest me, but I bought it because of the TikTok Legos I saw and I knew about this set. And I'm actually really glad I did it. I think that this is really cool. I happen to really love butterflies. So the butterfly is really cool. And the praying mantis was actually a very satisfying build. I've been filming this video for or trying to get this video done, just off of filming time alone for well over 8 hours. So if you appreciate that, please tap the like button and subscribe for different builds in the future, anything else but TikTok shop. And I will talk to you next time. I'm gonna go relax and rest my thumbs because they really hurt. I will see you next time. So yeah, don't buy from TikTok shop.